What's good, you absolute sweats? World of Warcraft The War Within has just launched, and you're probably deep diving into the world of Khazad as we speak. But let's jump ahead for a moment. Imagine you've just hit level 80, or maybe you've already reached this milestone if you're tuning in after the expansion has gone live. Now you're likely wondering, what should I be doing next? Well, there's a lot of content waiting for you at level 80 in The War Within. In this guide, we're going to explore all the different activities that will keep you engaged now and in the future releases coming. Your first priority should be continuing the main campaign. If you follow the campaign while leveling, it probably took you from level 70 to around 75 to 77. Be sure to finish this initial storyline, and then once you reach level 80, you can dive into War Within Chapter 1 campaign. Progressing through this new chapter unlocks crucial content such as reputations and even Earthen Allied Race. To fully unlock these features, you need to complete 3 specific side quest chains alongside the main storyline. First, we have Broken Tools, which is available at the main quest hub in Ringing Deeps. Next, we have Hope and Anomaly to start this quest line with Hera at the Isle of Dorn. Then we have Morning Rise, initiated by Corrin at the Isle of Dorn. Conveniently, the quest interface will notify you when you are on the right path for unlocking the Earthen Allied Race, so you won't waste time on unrelated tasks. Completing these side quests along with the main campaign will also grant a significant boost to your reputation with major factions of the War Within. After completing Chapter 1 of the War Within campaign, the focus shifts towards expanding your activities within the zones you've already unlocked. Unlike previous expansions that introduce entirely new zones post-launch, the War Within encourages players to deep dive into existing areas, revealing more about the world as you advance through the story. Rather than unlocking new zones, you'll engage more thoroughly with the content available in the zones you've already explored. These areas become more dynamic, and additional world quests, elite encounters, and world events becoming available as you reach max level and progress through your campaign. These activities are designed to keep you engaged as you work on building your reputation, acquiring gear, and uncovering more of the storyline. The Endgame campaign in the War Within progresses over time, with new chapters potentially being added in future patches. As you complete each campaign chapter, you'll unlock new story-driven content and additional rewards. But rather than immediately unlocking new zones, the expansion focuses on deepening your engagement with the zones already introduced. Each chapter of the campaign ties into the ongoing narrative of the War Within and gradually expands on the conflicts, characters, and events that define the expansion. This structure is intended to keep players invested in the unfolding story, while also ensuring that the gameplay remains varied and challenging. Next is weekly quests and special assignments. Don't forget to check in with Beergoth in Donogo for weekly dungeon quests. Additionally, the War Within offers world quests that grant reputation, gear, and V-Stones, or Valor Stones, formerly known as Flight Stones. A new feature called Special Assignments will pop up throughout the week in various zones, where you'll be able to complete world quests followed by elite challenges for valuable rewards. These assignments work similarly to other open world events, offering great opportunities for gear, professional materials, and even mounts or pets. Early on, it's definitely worth completing as many as these as possible to maximize your reputation and other rewards. Professions and Renown, the key to success. Don't overlook your professions and reputation gains. Building Renown with the 4 major factions unlocks transmog items, mounts, profession recipes, and even gear. Keep in mind that quest rewards granting reputation are limited to 1 time per account, so focus on completing all side quests and exploring each zone for maximum gains. If you're a crafter, the profession system is similar to Dragonflight, so you'll want to gather as much professional knowledge as possible early on. Consistent progress here will keep you competitive and well equipped as the expansion progresses. What else can you sink your teeth into at level 80? As always, there's plenty of endgame content, including Mythic Plus dungeons. The War Within introduces a fresh season of Mythic Plus, with Mythic 0 dungeons becoming available on September 10th, followed by the full Mythic Plus rollout a week later on September 17th. Season 1's Dungeons Pool features 4 new dungeons from the War Within, plus some familiar favourites from past expansions such as Siege of Borealis from Battle of Azeroth, Mists of Turner-Scythe from Shadowlands, get ready for the maze, the Necrotic Wake from Shadowlands, Grim Patrol from Cataclysm. A significant change this season is the overhaul of affixes. Traditional affixes like Entangling and Bolstering have been replaced by new ones, including a seasonal affix that features Zath, an entity that empowers dungeon mobs. Successfully countering this affix grants buffs to help you in the dungeon, adding a strategic layer to your runs. Other challenges include Challenger's Peril, an affix that makes deaths more punishing by shaving off 15 seconds from the timer instead of the usual 5. At higher keystone levels, Zath's Guile increases mobs' health and damage by 20%, so expect a tougher challenge as you push for higher keys. The rewards, as always, are worth the effort. Reaching 2000 Mythic Plus rating will earn you your Diamond Mech Suit mount, a prize that's sure to be the envy of other players and probably the best mount we've had from any Mythic Plus season. For all you raiders out there, the War Within introduces the new raid, Naruba Palace, which features 8 bosses ready to challenge you and your team. As usual, Raid Finder, or LFR, wings will release gradually, with the final wing going live on September 24th. A new feature this time around is Story Mode, which allows players to experience the raid story without the typical difficulty. This mode is ideal for those who want to enjoy the narrative without the stress of hardcore mechanics, and it offers lower tier gear as reward. PvP, a new Battleground awaits. PvP enthusiasts can also look forward to fresh content with the introduction of Deep Hole Ravine, a new Battleground that mixes point-based system with payload objectives, flag catchers, and minecarts for fast travel. The first team to reach 1500 points wins, making it a dynamic and exciting Battleground to test your skills. PvP gearing remains familiar, with Honor Gear and Conquest Gear being your go-to options. However, one major change is that PvP tier has been removed from the weekly vault, so you won't need to worry about that anymore. If you're aiming for top tier rewards, the Season 1 Gladiator mount, the Forge Gladiator Fellbat, is waiting for you. Worldsoul Memories and Delves. Another feature in the War Within is the Worldsoul Memories Radiant Echoes event. This event will appear roughly every 7 hours, and when active, you'll find a Radiant Echo orb on your map. Interacting with this orb starts an event where you face waves of mobs, with more challenging tiers offering better rewards. Keep an eye out for these events, as they are tied to the Delve system, a seasonal feature in the War Within that offers solo or group content with increasingly difficult challenges. Delves can be completed up to tier 3 before the season starts, but once it does, you'll want to push them as high as tier 12 for maximum rewards. Gather coffer key shards throughout your adventures, which can be combined into restored coffer keys to open special chests in bountiful delves. Delves are also tied to your weekly vault progress, so they're absolutely worth your time. And they're actually really fun. I didn't think I'd like them that much, but I changed my mind. They are great. Now, if you want to step away from everything we've just discussed, there is finally exploration and secrets and discovering the hidden content that lies throughout the War Within. If you're someone who loves exploration, the War Within is full of hidden secrets, treasures, and rare spawns scattered across its new zones. Whether you're looking for unique achievements, secret mounts, or just want to cover every corner of the map, there is plenty to discover outside of the main story, dungeons, raids, etc. Exploring every nook and cranny can also reward you with reputation gains, collectible items, and even special events that aren't part of the main questline. There is so much to currently explore in War Within, and we're only right at the start, so get ready for a great journey. And that's it, you absolute sweats. Level 80 in the War Within is just the beginning of your true adventure. From continuing the campaign and tackling Mythic Plus dungeons to diving into PvP and exploring the world, there's tons of content to keep you engaged at the end game. So don't forget to like this video if you found this guide helpful, comment your most wonderful moments so far in the War Within, and subscribe for more World of Warcraft content. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in Azeroth. Peace!